Greetings, this is Selecta Princess and Jah Prince.
Yep.
And you're watching the Sunsplash Mix Show, and our guests today are RDX.
RDX. Yo.
So
Sure.
first up, we must know what these two artists did for Father's Day.
Because we're performing at Stand Up for Dads, hosted by Johnny Live, comedian Johnny Live. And we spent basically the afternoon and up to the evening doing that. Before that, so it's family time, so everybody lock in and sort out family and spend time and chill out and get your accolades in.
I like it. And let's be very clear. It's not bad in any way that somebody say, well, you know what? Me never hear nothing about RDX on the pink wall or the blue wall. It's very good that you guys, as fathers, celebrated Father's Day, saluting other fathers. That's a good thing.
Oh yeah, man, definitely, because as me always say, I don't think fathers get a whole heap of recognition. And this is the first time, really and truly, I say people really and truly go out to just give the fathers the accolades that they really deserve. Because the fathers, they must step up right now. So this Father's Day, out of all of the Father's Day, and the fact that people actually remember Father's Day, this Father's Day is really, really, really good. So we have to just give it up to the fathers them. And the stepfathers them to come on and premium. You see me?
Yeah. Wonderful. Absolutely. And I will go further to say all male figures, uncles, friends, brethren, we need everyone to take care of our fathers, our males.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing within the black community. It's father absence. So we as black people, we have to make special attention. We can't watch nobody else and nobody else race and nobody else culture. And we have to kind of be the person to make sure that we fix our thing and don't depend on other people fix it.
Right. I like it.
Right.
You both, as RDX, are definite fixtures to the dancehall culture. How have you remained authentic to the music, to yourselves?
Well, for me, always keep on evolving and always keep on learning, because the mind is a powerful thing, and you have to use it to the best of your ability. So once you keep on focusing on learning, seeing everything that's going on and every changes that make in the world, then you gotta always keep relevant. Most people lose sight of the changes, and that in itself keep you in just one place.
Right.
Well, I tend to focus on is as Delo said, keeping relevant as well. That's very important. Is being adaptable. Looking around you to see what are the changes that are taking place within dancehall itself, and know that there are different rooms to dancehall, and recognizing what's happening in each room. Because dancehall is not just a space where people come and enjoy the music. Dancehall is also on radio. Dancehall is online.
Yeah.
And dancehall is on the underground. And we have to understand that the power shift from each room at times. Sometimes at the radio, the most dominant part of dancehall. Sometimes the dancehall space is. Sometimes the online is, and sometimes the underground is. Currently, underground is the most dominant part of dancehall, but a lot of people in other rooms don't recognize that that's what's happening. So you'll find that some artists who people think are art are not art, and some artists who people don't think are art are actually art. And it's the same thing when it goes international. When dancehall goes international and the international people are taking the forefront, you find that a lot of people don't realize that them people are art, because them don't see them. They're in their room and the underground and don't realize that there are people outside of their room who actually dominating dancehall. So we have as artists and producers have to be aware of the changes that take place and do music to facilitate those changes.
I like it. And sometimes then those people who are in media, who probably don't do their research, are, now during this pandemic, there's so much more people who have a comment on producers and artists, and they never had a voice before. So let's be very clear. When you mention not just the responsibility of the artists, you also the responsibility of the producers. You guys are consistently now producing good music.
Right.
So where is this apartment 19? I mean, know where the 19 from then, or the black sheep then.
Well, apartment 19 music started in 2005. It started in my home, which was apartment 19, and now we have an outside studio in a commercial district, and of recent we relocated to a more secluded environment where we can, because there was a music change, and sometimes you have to change the spirit of what the kind of music that you do. So right now, apartment 19 relocated, and apartment 19 music is not just RDX. It's a house that houses other labels such as Wreck-It Ralph Music, Black Sea Ray, Black Sheep Music. You know what I mean? So it's a recording house where different creative minds come together. The Shella Posse team come together and and make great music. You know what I mean?
Well,
Right.
I'm interested to know about ProBox. I love the video. Where did that come about, and why ProBox? Why not another vehicle?
Well, how ProBox come about in is because in a music we call ourselves hustlers of music, you know, and we're all over the place in terms of I alluded earlier on that in order to stay relevant, you have to be, your eyes have to open and you have to see everything. You have to be everywhere. You have to know a lot of things. So we say RDX, we run road like the AD Wagon and the ProBox. And ProBox, when you go ProBox, is like the most affordable plus workable vehicle in the world right now. You know, so we definitely would have to use ProBox more than any other vehicle. You know, just to get the point across in terms of how hard RDX work. So that's how ProBox came about.
I like it. And there's a good connection that you guys have. Like you said, staying grounded, staying in the streets, you know what I mean? Ears to hear Wagwan. What's up with the socks and the slippers? That me really want. Who sponsor you, the socks or the slippers?
say that's where the connection to what's going on in the underground comes in. In Jamaica, the most popular footwear is socks and slippers, especially during the summer when the time is really, really hot. Everybody, if you're going out the street, everybody have on socks and slippers. You know what I mean? So when we see that, I would say our artist is a bridge from what's happening in whatever environment they choose to the world. We're a voice of the street. We're the voice of the ground, which is why here, like, you know, the Bounty Killer, where we do the song with name Ground God. It means that he's the dominant factor on the ground, where we call the underground, right? And socks and slippers is the beat, is the thing that everybody is in. When you come to Jamaica and you walk in the true, you see everybody in socks and slippers, because it keeps you cool and it makes you feel in a relaxed kind of vibe. You know what I mean? And even ironically, when we went to the UK, I see what people in socks and slippers as well. So they know say it's not just something that is localized, but it's something that a lot of people are taking on to. And the music video just jump out, going on good so far. People them love the summer feel like. I'm strange enough that video come out right when the pandemic hit. So everybody was inside watching the video and seeing the summer happening in the music video and not being able to participate in it. So that kind of brought some form of relief to a lot of people, you know, to know that, oh, you know, this is what I could be enjoying at this moment. So I'm going to enjoy the video and go on. Pre-summer. It's like you're taking a painting and painting on the wall and paint some beach on the wall when you can't enjoy the beach because you live in Alaska.
Good.
I'd like to know what location were you in when you did that video?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically one of our ground, because we have a lot of ground that we basically hang out. And as Renegade said, the ground is like in the ghetto. You see me? So that's one of the places where we hang out, named Tower Hill. That's in Kingston 11. That just a little bit from our hometown Waterhouse. But basically they're like every single day. If we're not doing a show or we're not in studio, that's where we're at every single day. So, and the kind of vibes that you see in the video is something that we basically do on a daily basis. It's just that we just get a camera and just hook it up and just shoot, you know? So that's where it's at.
And that means it's almost very little acting. That was just reality.
That's reality.
That's reality.
That's actually no acting.
So another song and video that I think is on that ground level is Dirt. Tell us about that as well.
Well, Dirt is like dirt. You know, dirt is like the ground itself.
Yeah.
That is what is happening is that a lot of people associate RDX with party music, girl music, and proudly so. RDX is, if I dare to toot our own trumpet, is basically the king of girl songs when it comes to dancehall music. And because of that, our major audience is females. However, what happened where a lot of people don't realize, which is a secret I will let you guys in on, is that man like to see woman dance too. So it's not just the girls them who do the dancing, but the man them who enjoy the girls doing the dancing.
And
so you find that if you check the numbers them, the cheer, yeah. So if you check the numbers them now, you realize that basically half of our audience is male and half of our audience is female. You know, nowadays you have tools where you can use for see your audience, for see analytics and things. So half of our audience basically is male. It has grown because before it was like 80-20, but now it's like 55, 45. So when you realize that now, you have to adjust. So Dirt is one of them songs where it's for the gangsters them, it's for the man them, it's for the warriors them, it's for more the male audience who have been asking maybe years, and maybe we should have been doing this more, because man asked. But we've done song like Linky, we've done song like VSOP, which we did a song in Italy as well. So we have done that too. Right. So we have done that throughout our career, but we haven't done enough in my honest opinion. If I was to be honest with you, we haven't done enough of it because money must say, a long time we need some song from money, because you can't sing a song and you eat a food and go through. And one of the things that I understand about women is that they like alpha male. And a lot of alpha male-ism is manifested through being very masculine, being very dominant. And a lot of that crossover with girl songs, being dominant in girl songs. So when a girl hear a RDX song, and we not ask girls to do things, we tell them to do. We don't ask them, say, baby, could you please go over there and shake your booty? We say, go over there to go shake your booty. Thank you, we love to see. That is what we want to see. Thank you, we like that. And we understand women, we understand the mindset of women. To sing woman song, you have to understand woman. And to understand woman, you have to have some alpha male tendencies about you. So all of that meaning say, the long and short of the story, woman love bad man. It not have to be a gangster, it not have to be a gunman, it not have to be a killer, it not have to be a murderer, but woman love bad man. That's it. And it's just how women are wired and how men are wired. Men are wired as protectors, women are wired as nurturers. It's just how we are. We are human beings. When I want stick, when I want board, we are wired a particular way. You know what I mean? So because of that, Dirt and them song there connect to women as well, but they were mainly made for like the male side of the audience in relation to RDX. And Mr. Long answer still, but yeah.
Oh yeah, man. They remember saying go we around, go half a tree crossroad and town and come back up.
And town and come back. Yeah.
He basically say everything. But that video was shot in a place called Compound. That's one of our next ground again. And it's just like the same vibes like Socks and Slippers. We just get the camera and set it there and shoot. As Renegade say, basically we just want just add a room to the already also we have. Because we're not saying that we not sing no more girl song We're just saying that we need to involve some of the male audience to a thing and get ourselves complete and rounded. You know, that's it.
Balance. That's all. Balance.
Exactly. Right.
I like it. I like it. And with that balance, you know, this is our first actual interview with RDX. We're now moving into a whole different space here. It's not just the new song them, because the new song them I hit. But let me go back to one song with Kirk Riley, which again shows the versatility of RDX, especially the singing part there. So tell me about the song with produced with Kirk Riley.
Cool and Deadly.
Cool and deadly.
Cool.
So he just want me to hit the high note. All right, it's all right. Good.
Cool and Deadly now. I think we basically did just want to do something different as well. We did want to take on a challenge. Kurt Riley actually didn't believe that RDX could sing on a beat like that. And we tell him to send us the rhythm. And he already have about 6 or 7 artists on the rhythm. And when we asked him for the rhythm, he's like RDX singing and this kind of rhythm. Remember, so the up-tempo thing in a phone kind of style that thing. I said, all right, tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to challenge you upon the rhythm. And he said, okay, cool. And he send the rhythm. And we have to find a bad song that when we send back the song to him call the boat away same time and apologize to us. I said, brother, I'm sorry. I would never, ever underestimate RDX again, because you guys just show me that Uno versatile like that, and Uno a real artist.
Yes, I like it.
So that's how that song came about. And then if Renegade want to add anything else to it.
No man, that's it. I mean, that's basically the story of the song. That song there is as we say, we do different stuff more time. The thing is that you see a lot of times when you hear people talk about doing positive music, it's all about virtue signaling. You know? Them not really want you doing a positive music.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Them want put you in a box, and whatever you excel at, that's what they want to judge you by. So when you hear people talk about, yeah man, we want some more positive music, you know, them don't want a positive man. I lie them at you. All lie and all virtue signaling for sound good and forget pointers. They don't want that. What they want to do is you sing, you're a gangster artist and you sing Be a Gangster song. Get up one day and go sing one reality song. And I talk about the life of people. Them burn you out and tell you it's a foolish you do. The same people them who say Ray are the same people them who say Boo. So you have to be careful of what you do and how you venture off. Because the same people who are telling you to virtue signal, they don't really want you to do it. So when you do stuff like that, those songs are lost. And as an artist who produce, it's financial loss. It's not just me do a song and it gone and it don't work. It's actually financial loss, because through the time tech, mixing tech, mastering tech, you feel me? So when we invest in a song, put it out there and the audience decides, oh, me don't want to hear that from RDX. Me don't want to hear a reality song from RDX. I want to hear a reality song from Damandi over there. It's money being lost. So that discourages us and artists such as ourselves from even doing anything such as that. Because in honesty, there are many thoughts that we would like to share. There are many experiences that we would like to share with our audience. But the fact is that when you do it, it's not financial. It don't make sense financially. And a lot of your audience don't want to hear that in the first place, because the audience that you have developed over the years are audience who come to RDX because they want to hear hype party music. And very few of them come to you because they want to hear anything else. And that's just how the nature of, if you were to hear the guy who sing Gangnam Style come out and sing one R&B song talking about love, probably don't want to hear him have to say. That's how the money I do, man. You understand me? So yeah, man. That's the nature of music, which a lot of people fail to understand. Why you don't see a lot of positive music coming out from different artists, because it doesn't make financial sense. It doesn't make, it's just you're just gonna do it knowing that you're gonna lose money, knowing that you're gonna it's gonna be just a sacrifice.
Or sometimes it's just provings. You just want proof to people, so you can.
And just sometimes you want prove a thing too. Yeah. You want to shut up some people too, you know, because at the end of the day, you can't be a person who work off of just where people expect of you. Because once you become a person who them expect you to do something, then you become boring. What you have to do is you have to keep on evolving. So if you're singing 10 girl songs, you should be able to play 10 girl songs back to back without them sounding like the same song.
And I think that's one of the reasons why RDX is so relevant same way, is because people don't know what to expect from RDX, because we just give you something different at all times. You're not gonna say, all right, in July, RDX might just sing about 10 girl song. In August, we're gonna sing about 5 more girl song. No, you don't know what RDX is coming with. I'm alluding to that Bounty song. The Bounty song is a perfect example. Nobody expect RDX to do a song with Bounty Killer, because Bounty Killer, the Warlord and Ray and Blay and Ray, and RDX them sing girl song. And then we do a song with Bounty Killer, and it does not sound different. It don't sound weird. It sound just like a normal bad song, you know? So these are some of the things that RDX does to just shut up some people sometime and open up some people's eyes as well, to let them understand, say, that box so you put in, and not because Renegade name Carlton, they can't box him up. They can't box me up. You see me?
I like it.
I just want to big up Johnny Cool and Sparks, because there's many times I'm listening and I enjoy the juggling of RDX music. They play everybody, but for me in particular, the times when they play your music, I totally enjoy. What are the collaborations you have with Sparks?
We've been working with her for a while, you know, as she was our DJ at some point. RDX was one of the first artists in dancehall to actually travel with a female DJ. I think we were the first artists to travel with a female DJ in dancehall. And we'll go all over the place, go to Canada, to the islands. Introduced her as, you know, she's a DJ and she make mixtape as well. So we introduced her to many new audiences, and she plays a lot of soca as well. So because of that now, you know what I mean, it brought a lot of exposure to her brand as well. And that's a collaboration, and we are friends too. You know, we link up and we do work together, and we sit in and we do probably 2 or 3 songs for her. We did a song called Shake for her label, 12-9, I think, 12-9 Records. Yeah, so you know what I mean, it's a female, and RDX really love the females, them, you know what I mean? Be it a DJ, or, you know, or a selector who selects in the parties, or, you know, or a person who's the dancer, or just a regular female, you know, RDX. You know, so we are the biggest cheerleader, you know what I mean? Walking around with the pom-pom for the females, them, you see me?
And I like it. And we know that the times are changing, you know what I mean? Not just because of the pandemic, but times are already changing with the relationship between selectors, producers, the media, the radio, and the sound man and sound women in the streets. So is it okay for you guys to really trust the numbers? YouTube really show you how big you guys are. Streaming shows you literally, numbers don't lie, how big you guys are. But still some people in our street and in the radio don't really see how big RDX is. Is that okay? Or why? Yeah.
No, it's not okay. Short answer is RDX is one of the most underrated dancehall artists, full stop. And secondly, we're bigger artists outside of Jamaica than inside of it. And you know, we understand that. We understand what happens. Next, the third thing about it is that we're not controversial enough. So we don't involve in enough mix-up and have put our business out in the public sphere and have people that talk about we, and you know, we don't do enough of that in the eyes of some people. We don't make enough clickbait. We don't give enough clickbait. So you're not gonna hear say RDX punch some guy in the eye and then see it in a newspaper. Or you hear say RDX having sex with this girl. Or you hear say, you know, we would try to keep ourselves away from them someday, because there's good to it. It brings short-term publicity.
You don't need that energy.
It also bring long-term implications as well.
And the same way, so Delomar, like, you just don't need that type of energy. You've worked for your name, and we hear this word, the brand. Your brand is actually pretty good. Again, nothing that up on the pink wall with RDX.
No, I don't think we need it still. And most of what Renegade just say are some of the problems. We're gonna fix some of them. We don't need the mix up on them something there, but we are gonna fix some of these stuffs, and we're actually working on them right now. As you hear the new music, them will come out. We're actually working on changing some of these things, because in order to shut up people, you know, you just have to just kill them with music. You see me? And music, everything come back down to music, because even when they do the mix up and all of that, that is just like what, a 9-day or a 5-day worth of hype, and then lead back to where you have for offer now. Now that me hear, now that your makeup is nice, some that me can pay attention to you, what do you have to offer? And most of them never have nothing to offer, you know? So
that is something which, as me say, it's all right. A lot of dancehall artists will follow what they see happening within the American sphere. But if your man come out with some controversy, all right, for instance, if you want to draw attention to, let's say a rapper is gonna drop an album, all of a sudden they start hear about it. Let's give an example. Cardi B was gonna drop her album. All of a sudden, she and her boyfriend break up. Our husband. Yeah. This is controlled publicity stunt. You're artists, you know, for buy into them. You know, you're dealing with publicity stunt. You know, so it's part of the game to get attention to yourself, and then you drop music. What I mean in our music now, which is there a drive a car with only 2 wheels left on it? You feel me? You have to put on the 4 wheel on the car move, bridge. Yeah. So them just do half of the work, meaning say, let's do some controversy, let's get something. Let me do something weird now. Let me put on one dress. Like what an artist do what you understand? Right. Put on one dress. The people them start talking about, you know, put on one dress. Me not do that still, because me not do that. Me not, and I stopping. But you do that to get your publicity. Cool? Follow it up with something big. Because you draw the attention of the people. Them. No, people look on you. Follow it up with something big. It's perfect example within our music, which is why, you know, I have to give accolades. A lot of dancehall artists don't give accolades to other dancehall artists because them bad mind. But I will give accolades to Spice for pulling out the controversy with the Black Hypocrisy song. Right. And then she dropped the video, and she dropped the song, and she dropped her album, and it all tie in and make sense. You know? But a lot of people just are focused on the controversy. And all them want to do is talk about the controversy, talk about this, talk about that. And then when the end of the day, when we call say, because if you're a florist and you create controversy, who wants to see the flowers and we are celebrating? Where the flowers in there?
Yeah, where them there? Where the roses?
Where the roses there? Where the roses and the daisies and the orchids them and them something there? Where them there? So you just create the controversy to make everybody talk about you because you punch one florist in the eyeball and everybody talk about this florist punch the other florist in the eyeball and you know the flowers are sell.
I like
so we want to see some flowers. So me not have no problem with controversy, but more it follow up with something substantial. You know what I mean? And we are not persons, but you know, as I said, probably in the future you got hear some some of them in the eyeball. And
that's why I'm tell you say that change.
Yeah.
Because we have to pull out
suppose my album a drop. More Tom some of them in the eyeball and drop my album. I drop a song in the eyeball, right?
Boom. All right. We love it. We only got you guys for a couple more minutes. RDX is with us here, the Sunsplash Mix Show. Selecta Princess, I am Jah Prince. And I always keep hearing this melody. I don't know. It's all in good fun. And you did name out the whole I selected them probably 10 years ago.
Oh, that was like, whoa, that's like,
whoa,
literally. That's like,
you find some song where gone out of my brain. I swear to you.
Yeah, bro. That wasn't even RDX, bro. That was Renegade.
I think Renegade did I do a freestyle.
More fire.
Actually, that was just me. That was just a freestyle.
I want to tell you, say, that's basically one of the first song where Renegade challenged himself to go in at the vice room. That's when him started to do like freestyle without writing. I think that's the first song when do. Him said, yo, Delo, you know, say, I go challenge myself. I have an idea what I want to talk about all of the DJs then. And someone say, you're writing me here. And I say, no, I just go in at the vice room because I build the rhythm.
Yeah.
And it just itch me, just bug me for sing something on it. And him just go in the vice room and him just a flow straight through. And I saw that come up. And from this I don't think him ever put pen and paper again.
Listen.
Yeah. From that, I don't write song again, bro.
Let me tell you, people in Costa Rica, Russia, it was the creativity that nobody else never do it after that, you know, because the amount of sounds where you call and just the one or two things about the sound system is like, you know what? Yeah. Plus the rhythm did bad still. I dub plate rhythm for some of the sound, man. So you're right. Over the years, you'd be surprised. South America, USA, them is the songs that we still play.
Yeah, that was pre-RDX. That was just Renegade freestyling. You know what I mean? Me did that them time. Me that make rhythm mostly, and me just make a bad rhythm and just go in apartment 19 music. Them time me not even have no voice room. You know what I mean? I just had a closet and a mic.
Me record him while.
Right. So
yeah.
that's the beginning, and it's humble beginnings. You know what I mean? From that to where we at now, which is bad music video, is a big jump. You know what I mean? We have gone through Shake Your Bam Bam. That's over 20 odd million views on YouTube.
30 odd million.
30.
It's a 30 odd million now? Okay, me never checking out.
Do that. Yeah.
We have the song with Major Lazer, Lose Yourself. That's another big song as well. So, you know, it started from humble beginnings, and we have to give thanks for what we have accomplished. We still have more to do. You know what I mean? We're still not in the Grammy yet. We're still not getting a platinum record yet. A gold record is coming up, so I'm keeping a very close eye on that. But yeah, we're still not getting a platinum record yet, and we're still not winning the Grammy yet. And we're not even as a nomination.
BET or MTV.
Yeah, MTV Awards yet, and you know, so there's still many things where you need to accomplish, and the state of dancehall now is not embracing that. It's not embracing Grammy and platinum selling records. It's just embracing trending right now. And maybe it takes the top 10 artists, the people who are the top 10 dancehall artists locally to change that. You know what I mean? Because it have adverse effects moving forward.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean? It's strange that the biggest dancehall song of recent is Toast by
Coffee.
But yet still she don't identify herself as a dancehall artist.
Correct.
So there's no credit to dancehall there. She calls herself a reggae artist. But Toast is a dancehall song, it's not a reggae song.
And at the same time, you have to do what you feel is best as an artist. That's your extension of creativity, right?
Yeah, you gotta impact change whatever way you can. Either you do it directly or indirectly. But people who know how to, the thing that affects dancehall the most, in my opinion, in the negative, is that the people that learn how to do it really good don't come back and teach other people, the next generation. So it's not regenerating itself.
Right, and we as RDX, we only can do our part, you know, because we can't save the world, you know. But what we can do is make sure, say, when people hear RDX, them say, well, these guys are doing this over here, so RDX them do dancehall, and RDX them do them best in trying to bring dancehall forward.
Yeah.
Also, quality. We certainly need to keep the standard up, and that's something that has never fallen off with RDX music.
Well, that not gonna fall off. That not gonna fall off still. Give thanks to that. That not gonna fall off still, because at the end of the day, we come from the grassroots days.
Right.
Isn't it? We come from when them that's something that I don't play something the way them usually when they make the dub plate the way you have to sing one time. If you ever mash up the man them dub, you know that go, isn't it? So you have to can DJ good, and you have to can ride any rhythm we put on that, you know? Cause you can't mash up the man them dub. Isn't it?
Name
so,
again. The actual dub plate. We were like we catch the last part of that.
Last part of
you know
that.
What I mean?
Yeah.
We take the last part of clash culture.
Sound system.
Analog. Yeah, we catch the last like the last year, right? Cause we break out in 2007. And that was like after the 2000s ended, that was like the dancehall changed. So when it went to 2011, 2012, it changed dramatically. And recently it changed again. Where a lot of people are embracing this trap dancehall development, you know?
Yeah. me not to beat the trap dancehall, you know. So I want you to understand that, you know, because we embrace evolution. You see me? But one of the things we always keep saying is that, you see, once you involve the DNA inside of the trap music, then it will work. You see me? And we're on to something, you know. We're on to something, but we just don't get there yet. But it's gonna get there. You see me? I'm not ruling it out. You see me?
I like it. RDX. Yeah, man.
We would like to know how people can watch more videos, stream your music, purchase your music, or they could even gift your music to someone else. How can people reach out to you?
RDX is pretty easy to find on every platform. YouTube, it's RDX Music. You go there, you see the little music sign on it, so you know it's verified. I've taken this opportunity to big up with subscribers them. We recently fly past 250,000. At 250 or 200. Yeah, we usually recently fly past 200,000 subscribers, and it reached 200 and something odd now. So we have to give thanks to the subscribers them so far. Yeah. So we have a big up the subscribers them on our YouTube channel. We're gonna do some more work though in this after this lockdown is lifted, in terms of engaging our YouTube audience. So who haven't subscribed as yet, just go and subscribe. Remember, the subscription doesn't mean that much no more. So we just encourage you to go and subscribe and click all so you're notified every time we drop some new content. You see me? And everywhere else, Spotify has got RDX. Yeah, let's see the color here, man. Them they're the same way. Amazon, same thing. Instagram, it's RDX Music on Instagram. Facebook, it's RDX fan page for the fans them. They can go and see the latest on what we're doing. But the platform that I would encourage people to go at is YouTube, because we're very engaged in YouTube right now, and we're in production right now, putting out some new stuff, some different thing, music related, but not all music. But getting people a little more engaged in the journey, because without the audience and your fans, you as an artist can't really exist. You know what I mean? It takes the artist and the audience and the fans to build you and to give you ideas as well. You know what I mean? So that is something that we're participating in a lot now. We've used this lockdown, in a flicker positive spin on it. And when the lockdown lifted, it's gonna be crazy, because as we said, during the lockdown we shoot bad music video, we shoot dirt, we shoot Tax and Slippers right before it happened, and we have 2 or 3 more music videos in the pipeline right now, lining up. Production is gonna be up. Of course, we have Kojo Adfoot is a part of the Shella Posse, who's a dancer turned artist now. We have a bad dancing song. So more production will be coming out, and I will like to take this opportunity to let our audience know that we have 2 albums working on right now. This is the first platform that has been announced on. We have 2 albums working on at the same time, and a lot of people are going to be surprised at the content of this, but it will be a wicked project right now. It's gonna be wicked. We're not give it too much, but we're gonna hear songs that we know. We're gonna hear classics. We're gonna hear some new material. We're gonna hear some new concepts from RDX. We're gonna have some, maybe 1 or 2 features that will surprise a lot of people. So it's endless right now. You know what I mean? This time off gave people like us the opportunity to get in our creative boxes and create music. Yeah, that's what we do, And so we use the negative and turn it in a positive. And at the same time, it brought a lot of things to reality. A lot of people were dominated by the media hype that I dwindled down, and you really got to see people based on their talent. And a lot of talented people started to rise in dancehall, and I appreciate that, because I like when talented people rise to keep the dancehall thing regenerating
on a level. Yes.
So, right.
Yeah. So I'm like, as I said, we use the negative and turn it into positive, and we use the time, spend time with family, get closer to family, but at the same time we put in a lot of work as well. Get closer to our audience, engage more with our fans them on a personal level, be it through the online or be it through in the streets connection, because we don't perform a lot in Jamaica, a lot of people have never really seen us in real life. So when we're out in the street, when we're down on the ground or whatever, people get to interact with us now. Can sit in, have a drink with somebody, have a smoke, have a conversation with people, make them get into the mindset of RDX and vice versa. We get into their mindset, so we can tell their stories as well. So these 2 albums coming up, it's gonna be something that, you know, it's gonna be a body of work that's really, really proud of. We did Level Up recently. Shake a Bamba Man, that album, of course, in 2017.
Right.
So the next big album we're gonna drop. We don't know the release date yet, but we're working on it now. I would say we just relocate now. So we're going as through, you know, get the work done, put in some mad work, but be a weed and sit in and just vice versa.
Yeah, me. In our shots, no, another shots are slippers.
I'm a socks, I'm a slippers, my G.
All right, brothers, we love it. We love it right now. Again, only the first interview right here. In the new digital video Sunsplash Mix on YouTube and all other channels. Just search for Sunsplash Mix. Selecta Princess. I am Jah Prince. Yeah, man.
Big up. Thank you so much for contributing.
Pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, man, and thanks for having us. All right.
Love.
Respect.